Welcome back, guys. I know I've been kind of off and on lately, and I do apologize. This time of year is a little hard for me mentally. I've been dealing with a lot of other things in my life, and I've had to gaming has had to take a back seat. Ooh, let me fix those settings. Audio, well, that'd be why. Turn those sound effects and get rid of the music. Okay, so this is a game that I've seen months and months ago that I really want to try. We're going to go with the default settings. They're a bit brutal, but no, not really brutal, just they're a pain in the butt. Okay. So the storyline here is Earth is overpopulated, and in an effort to solve that, they're going to go colonize other planets. There is a long, about 10-minute cutscene just to even get into the game.
EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized.
So, first thing we want to do, we're gonna put that there. Let's see. Beginning resources, alloy is always important. So according to this, it's the B key. Actually, wait a minute. No, it says the R key. It's just they underline it and it looks like a B. Okay.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the
So
foundations for
we gotta get this
mankind's
stuff.
future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus' lead. Administrator, Mr. Dolus. Administrator, a new request.
So it literally
awaits your
just
attention.
keeps going over the same basic information. They're in charge and okay, so next. Population and food. Okay, food we're gonna come over here for. Uh, so maintenance here. This is going to store food. But we're going to speed it up just a little bit.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Barjaville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtangites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
See, that's something I missed last time because I kind of just rushed through them. Just gotta wait for ships to be done. Okay. You guys are feeling adventurous today, aren't you? Puppies are at my ankles. Oh, what's this? Are lacking quarters, yep. So I have 12 days to build crew quarters. Fortunately, I've already started doing that. Okay, so we're gonna wait until we have access to this stuff, which is this is going now. Interesting. It's a mech. Okay, that mech's gonna go over there and start building that road. And then start collecting that. We do want to collect everything, but we're gonna need storage space soon. Hi, Bruce. Bruce has actually been really good lately, so that's a good thing. Okay, so these are tutorials. Okay. Camera, you've got several different angles. Minimap. Resources. Requests. Population. Time control, and space. Okay, next. We're gonna go here. drop a factory right there. Population. See, that puts me at 15 houses. So let's go with population, take a look. So I currently have 79 people. And total welcomes are 80. But we're going to have an issue pretty shortly here. Let's head out. Let's go fleet. Specifically grab food, people, and that. Still waiting on that one. Ship is building. We only have 7 more cycles. Ow! Kira, no biting. Okay, that should be there in just a second.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Plate vulnerabilities. Okay. Ah, there we go. Ow. Daphne! We don't bite! You're a good girl, just stop biting. Let's speed this up.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, dismantle a base. Head here. What are we looking at? So I've got 60 of 74. 4 more cycles to complete it. That task's good. But yeah, we have more than enough.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So, Faraday. Going over there. Now that that's going, we're going to come in here and do the EVA. We have 40.
A ship has arrived at its destination.
Good, good. I know some paths, once you do them, you're locked into that path. Others, you can kind of take alternative routes.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague Philip Stanford couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration
Where's
and
your good
enhancement
girl?
capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there.
Okay.
Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Okay. So we have enough of everything. But we're gonna need food. We're gonna need to be self-sufficient at this. So let's spend the time, unlock the insect farm. Okay. It's about halfway done. Need 30, it's at 20, yeah. So now over here. Okay, I know what they want now. Go here. Let's see here. So before we do anything else, we need to go to space. So that's good right there. We just gotta clear out some room. We also do not have a lot left. Okay. Now we come over here. Get rid of this. And then we just do this. What the heck did you guys find? Okay, so we got more buildings coming up. Let's go back out here. See what we can do here. So firm is going to come over this way. This is something I'm actually excited to play again. So most likely it'll be back on the channel. More than enough to research this. So now that we have this, we're coming out here. We can't yet. We have to wait for this to be built. It's almost there. There we go. Come on. 2, 1.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Already done.
Power restored.
Let's go ahead and donate the resources for this one. Okay, we got a new building. Food. Let's request additional staff. So I've noticed that the amount you get is usually low, but there is a chance it could be a lot higher. 74% done. That should give us enough power to turn things back on. Okay, so it is. There we go. We got 49 now. Means this goes back on. Go to tech tree. Needs 8 more. It's still gonna take a second. Okay, now we're at tier 3. Let's go with this.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. We want to make sure we're transporting this. Actually, we can go back to here, take this off priority. So it's going to go back and get what it needs. You can set different priority levels in order to get different resources. So if I really need, say, hydrogen, then setting that as a high priority gets it faster than just setting it at standard. Okay. Now back to here. So that is the Vol engine. Basically, it's supposed to be a super high-speed engine. Okay. So we go here. So I definitely need more room. Shoot. See, that's okay. I see what the problem was.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the
Wait, what?
dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
So we got again build more.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, these should start filling up pretty quickly. We have the resources for it. Okay, close that transmission. Temporarily. So if I pull it from here, it goes to here and then goes to there, it should save time. Put this as a high priority. Okay, so Sector 2 over here is still locked. Can't quite get that. I did not know I could put this stuff over here. Okay. Oh yes, I have to put a health center, don't I?
Administrator, more than 50% of the Tycoon's population are lacking quarters.
Oh. That should add a huge amount. Take a look at the population. We can hold 120 housing wise. We have a lot more coming, but at almost 200 members, we're not doing so well.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed
Okay,
to complete
we're at
your assignments in
135
preparation for this
of
unique moment
205.
in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons.
Almost there.
Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we have more than enough right now. Yeah, we can house 240, we have 205. Okay. So let's go research. That's kind of stalled, didn't it? Shoot. Okay, so we will be back in a couple days with another episode of this. I like this game. I really like the strategy aspects. But I think for now, this is going to be it for today's episode. Have a great day, guys.